Ruth at the threshing floor. Night settled gently over the fields of Bethlehem, the kind of quiet that lets a man hear his own thoughts too clearly. Ruth stood at the edge of the threshing floor, heart pounding louder than the distant songs of harvest. She was a widow, a foreigner, a woman with nothing to claim but loyalty and faith. Yet tonight, she stepped forward in obedience rather than fear. All she carried was the memory of her promise. Your people shall be my people, and your God, my God. Those words had cost her everything familiar: home, family, future certainty. But they had also given her something stronger than comfort: trust in the God who sees. She approached Boaz quietly, laying herself at his feet as the law and custom allowed. It was an act of humility, not seduction, a request for covering, provision, and redemption. When he awoke, startled by the cool air, he did not recoil. He listened. Boaz saw more than a poor widow. He saw faith lived out in the dark. He spoke kindly, promising to do what was right, even though it would cost him effort and reputation. In that moment, God's providence moved through ordinary obedience. No thunder, no fire, just faith meeting faith. As Ruth returned home before dawn, carrying grain heavier than her arms could easily bear, hope walked with her. God had not answered with speed, but with faithfulness. And that faithfulness would ripple forward into families, into generations, into a lineage that would one day bring forth a king. Sometimes redemption comes quietly, under starlight, when courage takes one faithful step and trusts God to handle the rest. Commentary note: this story highlights God's redemptive character, revealed through humility, loyalty, and righteous action. Ruth's faith and Boaz's integrity show how God often works through ordinary obedience rather than dramatic miracles. The biblical principle at the heart of this account is steadfast faith, trusting God's promises even when the future feels uncertain. Historical note: the account of Ruth takes place during the period of the Judges, a turbulent era in Israel's history marked by moral instability. While the events are biblically recorded, this retelling uses narrative detail and atmosphere to dramatize the moment, without altering the established scriptural facts. The customs of redemption and gleaning reflect real practices in ancient Israelite society.